reason that the only reason that this fucking video is like exploding on the internet, it was simply because it was placed on edutainment YouTube, where it's practically porn can be seen there. Although if you classify it as edutainment, then it just stays, and it's like, no, that's weird. That's so weird.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Are you telling me that a YouTube had an edutainment video about how somebody was shaving their asshole?
Yep.
Bro.
Actually, it's more of using hair removal cream on your butthole.
No. How do you know these? I know how, actually. I shouldn't ask the question.
Penguin Zero. Literally moist critical.
Josh, we've been over this. You shouldn't watch that.
He's the best.
You shouldn't watch that, man. You shouldn't watch that, man. He's going to buy Warhammer minis because they have horse cock guns.
I was going to say this picture. I'm like, is that real? I don't know.
Yes, it is.
So they literally have horse cocks.
They have horse cock 6 guns now.
What alien race is that?
Tyranids.
Okay. Yeah, they have horse cocks.
Yeah, they have that is 4chan's all horny now.
And they're shooting jizz on everyone.
Yeah, they're all horny. They want those tentacle aliens. They wanna fuck the Tyranids.
Hold on, I need to see the words bigger because I want to read it. Sex.
Yeah.
Mommy! Mommy's scary. Tags, tentacles, and mind control. This bug fucks Soritas. Okay.
Sororitas.
Horse cock gun. Horse cock gun. What? Literal horse cock gun. I love it. Sex. Why did they make it so make his legs so sex?
I am sexually aroused. I'm not talking about the miniature looking fun to paint or nicely. I legitimately want to have sex with a lictor.
Oh no.
And it's like, bro.
Oh no.
Bro. No.
But,
just
the dumb thing is, though, if you're gonna try to do it, it's gonna be awkward.
See, here's the thing, though, is like, this is probably going to sell GW so many minis. That's the funny thing here. It's because I know the people are going to fucking buy this. They're going to come into a game store and then they're going to buy those models.
Here's the thing.
And you're going to go...
Well, here's the thing, though. Is the company going to pull the gun, or are they going to just let this go?
That's an official gun.
No, but
that's probably
literally everyone's saying it's a horse cock. You think the company will pull it?
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's like people just look at it and go, no, that's a horse cock.
Terrifying new Tyranids organism. Yeah, so they have new Tyranids, and let me check. It's Warhammer community articles.
So when the new figurines come out and people buy them, are these figurines like new deck of cards or new cards coming out from Magic the Gathering type of thing?
Kind of.
Okay. Like kind of more rules and maybe more these units do this and X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more along the lines of like the old cards. It's in terms of cards. It's not like Battletech where like a mini from 1995 is still legal in 2024.
Okay.
Mini that's old Locust is still legal. You're not going to play with it, obviously, but it's still legal. You can still use it.
Okay.
Whereas like this is more along the lines of every single time GW releases a new edition, there's new sets of rules, and some of your minis or models might not be legal.
Oh, I see.
So this entire edition is them making it simplified. You don't have to have 40 fucking books. So as somebody who's kind of been interested in Warhammer 40K, it's kind of a good buy, but at the same time, I'll just buy the minis and continue playing Battletech.
I see.
And like, there's other games that I kind of want to get into that are a little bit better, but that's me. But this GW as of late has been going through something like the Battletech community has been going through, where it's becoming popular with the opposite sex.
Uh-huh.
So you have women out there who are like, man, I could buy so many minis, but I don't want to read like 80 books of rules in order to know how to play the game.
Yeah. Because I tell you right now, reading what you said about reading so many books is like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Well, the way it works is each book, you buy 2 books. You buy your codex, and then you buy your rules book.
Ugh. Okay.
And then 9 times out of 10, you also have to buy, like, if you buy another army's codex or rules book, that also helps. So by the end of it, you have like $4,000. You have $1,000 of like actual books in order to play. This new system, it's all card based.
Okay.
So all the stat lines are on cards.
That sounds sounds better.
Yeah. It's not crazy, but it makes it a lot better. The downside is like, because it's on cards, it's now you're still paying for the rules, and instead of getting a codex with your army and your army's history and stuff like that, you're just getting a card, and there's a brief little blurb about like where the unit was spotted, and hey, look, the unit was spotted here, and stuff like that. That being said, some people don't like that. Others do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can see with the bunch of books, you can kind of play like Dungeons and Dragons for a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can see it could be.
Like, I didn't own the Battletech rulebook for about a year.
Ah.
I knew the basics, and then I could basically like look up online and find everything I needed to know. Whereas 10th edition, the rules are free, and that's a big thing. So it's like, okay, instead of like actually being able to read the books, you're going to read the rules, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. Fantastic. I'm going to read the basic rules, and I'm going to read basic things. So it's simplifying the game a little bit more. It makes the game a little bit more accessible, which is, if GW didn't fucking just, you know, make a shit fucking game, it wouldn't be in that situation.
Mm.
So
if your rules wasn't so absurd and it required
pretty much
so many books.
Pretty much.
Although it's good that they're trying to fix it to some degree.
They are literally trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And the main thing is, like, this is probably the thing that makes me upset in a way, even though it doesn't really affect me, is like, I play HH. I play Horse Heresy.
Mm-hmm.
So I have all of the old I have a bunch of minis for HH and a bunch of minis that are not necessarily assembled. And I have a Chaos Knight army that's already assembled. That's assembled-ish and growing. And it's like, as somebody who doesn't really have a desire in order to actually play the game, it's sort of funny because they're like, well, like, you know, you should just want to like play our game and stuff like that. And it's like, no, dude, you missed the entire point. It's, your game is obtuse and wrong, and it's way too simple. And then you get into the point where you're spending $4,000 on miniatures, and you're getting the sweaty competitives, or the people who need to have their ideology reinforced over and over and over again.
Oh.
So like, there are people who like play Warhammer 40K that have like Nazi armies. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's not a big deal, but the big deal is the people who freak out about the Nazi armies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are people who like, they're basically fucking insane tyrants when it comes to like rules and stuff like that. And it's just, they're very competitive. And it's just, for some people, that's not what they want.
Yeah. I mean, it's, for most people, it's just painting figurines is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
For me, I kind of like, I might get a kick out of it, but at the same time, I don't want to spend so much money on those fucking figures.
You can come out and you can literally play BattleTech. You don't have to spend as much as me and Alan, because I think Alan and I have both put in over about $1,000 now.
Yeah, because, well, here's the thing. I probably wouldn't mind painting the figurines. I probably might enjoy painting figurines, but I don't want to spend the money on painting the figurines. That's my problem.
Josh, you're the fucking weirdest person I've ever met, because you're the person who goes, I have no problem spending $1,000+ a month on Magic the fucking Gathering. And I go,
here's another thing about that. I like playing Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is great, but I don't want to have more than one expensive hobby in my life.
So why don't you come out and play one round, a couple?
It's not about playing. It's just doing the art. I actually probably don't want to play the game.
Would you like me if I get another duplicate of like a mini I own 3 of, would you like me to give that to you? Because it sounds like you kind of want me to do that, bud.
No, you don't have to.
Are you sure?
I'm really sure.
I will give you paints and
don't have to. You really don't.
I will give you pink paints, a light blue paint, and a white paint. You can do with it as you will. You want to transfer? I will give you everything that you. I will make the barrier of entry, motherfucker. I will make the barrier of entry literally 0.
I will cover it white and then go lol. Just.
That's actually a color scheme.
Oh really?
I will prime a model for you.
Oh man, priming? No way.
I will prime a model. I will make the barrier of entry 0.
You know, I kind of wonder if the company ever toyed with the idea of having the models pre-done.
Yeah.
Huh.
There are companies that do that. You can actually pay people to actually paint your models.
Oh, but I mean, like the official company be like, all right, here's your model, and it's done.
Yeah.
Because like, feels like that would be a thing.
Yeah. I think the issue is that you're talking about people like customizing their minis. Like, there are some people who want to be able to have like a Nazi battle or Panzer color scheme battle mech. And there are some people who want a Sherman colored battle mech. And there are some people who want the ability, like the hobby's big enough where you can get like there's World War II action games.
Yeah.
And you can get literal fucking Panzers and Shermans.
Okay.
But like you can also get like you can also paint those like any color you want. So like if you want to paint like a Panzer red and make it pretty, you can. Nobody's gonna hate you for it.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, cool.
Yeah. Whereas like the thing is like with talking about GW and stuff like that is like this is the same kind of stuff they have always been pulling. So.
Oh, you know, I just remembered something. But this Wednesday I went to a rock concert.
Yeah, you did.
I sure did. And I mean, if you want to change gears to something else entirely.
I mean, if you want to talk about having a social life and getting pussy, yeah, that's fine with me, man.
Sure, totally.
How many?
Funny enough.
How many girls did you get?
Oh, like 2,500. Like the whole crowd.
Wow. He's lying, listener. I thought we were friends. Feel so betrayed.
I went to the Starlight Room in Edmonton, and Starlight Room was interesting location. Is a smack.
You didn't climb up the stairs.
Here's the funny thing. Yeah, the freaking was a spiral staircase they had just in the middle of this one room in this one place in the freaking whole venue that you had to get up to, like what looks like it's their camera setup, because they had a neat thing, which is so the Starlight Room in Edmonton, if you don't know, it's a venue for concerts and such of basically indie bands and, you know, bands I feel like, you know, if they're popular to some degree, you can rent out this whole big venue that looks like it can suit up to like 400 people, which is a lot. the way the venue is set up though is that it's like kind of like a long hallway, but it's really wide, so it can hold a lot of people, but it's a long hallway. So what they did for the venue is that they put a big ass screen in the back and do with a DSLR camera, and he's recording the stage. So if you're stuck in the back, you can at least see what's going on the stage. So I was like, that's kind of neat because you got this giant TV in the back, basically seeing what's going on in the front. So that's pretty cool. Also, the venue had like lots of bars. Like there's like probably 3 different bars you can go to. And also the speaker system and that whole place was quite fucked. It felt like during the whole show, it like felt like half of them were working. So there was like good, I don't know, portion of the show, like half or a good. Actually, when Death from Above showed up on stage and they were doing their shit, a lot of the vocals from the drummer felt like were getting cut out. You just barely hear what the hell he was saying. So it's just like, great. So, but another problem with the venue is like, wasn't sure if it's the venue's problem with having bad speakers or it's like the sound crew that can't figure out their shit. I mean, it could be either, it could be both, and it could be one of them. So I don't know. And what else?
Was the music good?
Yeah.
Did you climb up the staircase? I have a lot of questions.
No, I did not climb the spiral staircase because it was not meant for, it's only meant for staff to go up and down that damn thing.
I mean, you know, the Chad move Josh would have been to go up the staircase and been like, yo, I'm staff.
Well, no, see, the Chad move is I go up the spiral staircase and I slip through the very terrible railing they have on it, and I fucking almost die. That's the... Well,
that sounds like a problem, Josh. You clearly need to show that the venue is not up to snuff.
I think I already know that from my first time going to Starlight Room. Although one thing I liked about the Starlight Room is before I had to go to the bathroom, I was there a little early, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to go to the bathroom. Well, it's also a bar, so I would just walk into the bar portion of the building, and I was like, oh, where's your bathroom? So they're like, oh, left or right of you, and I'm like, left or right, huh? Okay, so I went to my left. And I saw the bathroom sign that said all gender bathroom. So I was like, oh, I'm like, that's progressive. But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, I'm just gonna pee and hopefully no one yells or anything. But at the same time, I saw like a couple of transgender people in the bar. So I was like, okay, this is an accepting bar. So I'm just
wait, hold on, what?
Yeah. So they have a genderless.
Oh, you're saying that as a good thing.
Hey, if you're gonna support people that come into your bar and you gotta, you gotta make your money somehow. It's like, yeah, fine, whatever.
No. I thought you were saying that as a negative thing, and I was like shocked because out of the two of us, one of us is a little bit more PC.
Because for me, the only awkward situation I thought quickly was like, I don't know, some group of chicks coming in and talking while I'm peeing in a urinal, and I'm like, no, I'm trying to pee. No, please. I want quiet, please. I want to pee.
Yeah, I mean, that's always like my favorite thing is like when you go in, you can tell when you go into like one of those businesses where they're like, we have a gender neutral bathroom, and you're like, okay.
And I'm like, okay.
And it's one of those experiences. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going to hijack the topic for a little bit. Okay. So I have a problem. I should not be allowed outside. I should not be allowed in certain stores. Because when I go in there, I always end up going, "Hey man, what's up?"
Okay.
I run things on autopilot. I usually sit there and say, "Hey man, what's going on, bud? Is anything going wrong?" It doesn't matter if you're a dude, woman, child. I am always running on autopilot.
Autopilot of what's going on, bud?
Hey man, what's going on? Man, how are you doing? You awesome, dude? Cool. I'm glad to hear it, dude. Dude, everything like that. And so inevitably, with a certain group of people, they don't like that very much.
What?
Because
What group of people?
A certain group of people that would be politically correct.
Because you said hi there, bud.
How are you doing there, bud? I'm using male pronouns. And it doesn't matter if you're a woman, child. I do not give a shit.
I mean, if the person is super psychoanalyzing everything, then that person has a problem.
No, the problem isn't the person. The problem is me. Because I'll walk out of the store and then I psychoanalyze the situation and then I feel awkward as fuck.
Oh, I mean, if you don't and just go feeling like a chill dude, I bet the person will just look at this and go, "Oh, he's just a chill airhead. Okay, we're fine."
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's my goal in life.
Just be a chill airhead.
I don't want those people to I don't want those people thinking that I'm a piece of shit unless I'm being an active piece of shit. Is that so hard to ask for, Josh?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it is. I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's so much for. I will say this though. I do like non-binary bathrooms. They're very nice.
Yeah, I have to say when he
when
he said left or right, I go, oh, there's a lot of bathroom here. That's cool.
When you go into one of those non-binary bathrooms, it's always clean. There's no shit all over the place. You're not you don't want to. I don't want to puke my guts out. Everything's nice and orderly. You go into your stall. You can piss in the toilet.
Yeah,
it's like home.
Yeah, I have to say when I walked into the bar bathroom, I was surprisingly clean for everything, all the stuff I was had to go use the facilities that I had to, and I'm like, oh, everything's surprisingly good. Yeah, it's all really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of fucking going on.
I mean, you probably could. They're just gonna get kicked out again. You're just gonna get kicked out quickly.
I mean, do you really want to fuck in a 3x3 space?
People do it when they're people do it.
Understandable.
Fucking yeah. And I went to the venue and I had fun at the venue, and my feet probably got hurt a lot because I was standing on concrete for a very long time. Oh, the floor was slanted. That's why my feet hurt. Oh boy. Yeah. I felt like my feet were falling asleep, and I was like, what the hell is going on with the bottom of my feet? And it turns out the floor is just slanted ever so slightly. So that's why I was like, fuck my goddamn feet. That's another thing I hate about that. What else? Oh yeah. I enjoyed the show, even though despite audio problems. Mm-hmm. And also I didn't get a ticket when I parked my car. Hooray!
Wait, what?
I was paranoid, thinking I was gonna get a ticket for my car because at Starlight Room there is a big public parking. It says public parking, but you have to pay for your stall. And I was kind of looking at the Starlight Room and looking at the parking situation. I was like, oh, I could just park right here and be fine. But at the same time, I was like, I still have to pay for my parking up to a certain point. And then it says you have to move your car, and I'm like, oh, I might get a ticket. And then when I walked out of the Starlight Room and went to my car, oh, no ticket, hooray! So maybe they talk to people over at the city and go, could you please not charge our people that park there? I don't know. It was just nice that I walked to my car and I was like, oh, thank God, no ticket.
Oh, thank God, no ticket. Was this before or after the smoke?
After? Oh, what do you mean by smoke?
Have you gone outside?
Oh, before.
Okay.
Yes.
Must have been nice.
It was good.
Back in the before times.
Yeah, before times. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I did play a video game this week too.
Did you? I played a video game too this week.
Oh, do you want to start of your video game you played?
I streamed Shovel Knight on Kick, and you did not.
Oh,
You did not watch. You did not support me.
I was probably
on YouTube.
I was probably face down on the floor while Caramel Dancing was thumping with rainbow lights going off.
Yeah.
That's probably what I was doing. So you were... this is your first time playing Shovel Knight, or is this like the 5th time you played Shovel Knight?
I have never played Shovel Knight before.
Really? Huh.
So there's a message I sent you that says something along the lines of, "Hey, is this twist a thing?"
Oh, I gave...
And you go,
Yes?
Yes? Question mark? And I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad that I can still predict fucking plots out of nowhere.
I mean, it's kind of like, it's not in your face about that plot twist, but it was definitely like, they both look really similar.
There's something with that woman. I wonder if she's the same lady
And also,
that you were hanging out with.
yeah, and also there's a reason why Shovel Knight is going so hard after the Enchantress, because you're like, huh.
I wonder if she knows what happened to Shield Knight.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder.
Shield Knight. Yeah, how far did you go, anyways?
I'm at Spectre Knight.
Spectre Knight. Okay.
And that stage is a bitch, and I hate it.
It's kind of a bitch, yeah.
Yeah.
The
stage.
I think the one stage I thought it was a bitch was Clockwork, or Mechanist.
Yeah.
Like that one, I thought it was like, for fuck's sake. It felt kind of not too terrible, but it was just like, this, you gotta wait for, platforms and stuff. I'm like,
I mean, you're the King Knight is kind of interesting, but
yeah. Oh, also King Knight is like kind of, it's also a fun level, but it can be painful if you're just like, if you're getting your shit kicked in by like simple jumps that you're not predicting well enough.
I think I went down like thousands of gold because of one jump.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then I'm sitting there talking to myself. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this, and eventually it'll work out. And then eventually it worked out. And I was like, thank God.
I think the only time I ever died a lot was just boss fights. I think that was about it. I think.
See, I haven't died once yet.
Oh, that's nice. I'm trying to think of like what was the one single boss that just kept screwing me over. It might have been Spectre Knight, I think it was Spectre Knight. Or the it was, yeah. Is his name Spectre Knight? One with the scythe and graveyard. Yeah. I have a feeling it was probably Spectre Knight or Plague Knight that kind of screwed my shit. And another one that also felt like it was a challenging, but yet, and at the same time, it was like, you know what? You could just jump on him a good couple of times, you screw him over. I think it was Propeller Knight, or he shows up eventually. It's just like, yeah, if you get the rhythm down and figure out like where to jump on their heads, you can kind of kill them kind of quickly.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's a lot of the bosses in the game. Although I have to say the game does get progressively more hilarious when you play as the different characters when you get there.
I mean, the thing is like, as I'm playing the game, it feels like I'm breaking the game.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like as if I'm literally exploiting the game when I beat a boss, because I literally just do exactly what you say. I just jump on the head and just go doing, 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 and eventually they parry out of it, and then I go, okay, let's do this again. Doing, 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 doing.
That's the rhythm. That's what you do.
And then I'm sitting there going,
did you ever get the chalice yet? I forget when you get the chalice.
I haven't gotten the chalice yet.
Oh, yeah, that's in one of the levels.
I got another topic I got to bitch about.
Oh,
but I'll do that later. But Yeah, no, that game is. I think it's. Would you say that's one of your favorite games?
I would say so. It's possibly the best series of like the Shovel Knight series. I would say is probably the best games possible for any platform you can grab it on. I mean,
okay,
the whole feel, the whole gameplay, like the whole aesthetic, the whole gameplay, the whole everything is just pulled off really well.
Okay, because I was going to say something about that. I was going to say you're right about how the game is, and you're right about how the game feels, and you're right about how everything about the game works.
Yeah.
That being said,
Yep.
you can tell where that game's wearing its heart.
Yes.
And they were very true about what they were trying to do.
Yes.
And it feels it. And it's so like it feels like a 90s platformer.
Every essence, to the point of like, this is what you're, when you think about the best 90s platform you played in your head, in your mind's eye, that's what Shovel Knight is exactly, to your mind's eye. Even to like, oh, the trees had detail, even though if you look back in that 90s game and go, no one never did, that tree was a block of color. Like, and then you go look at Shovel Knight and go, no, that's what I remember. That looks so pretty. Like, that's totally everything
and it's,
you thought about 90s video games is that game.
And it's not just that. You watch it and you're going, huh, like that has, like, it looks like actual good pixel art too. It's not like one of those standard like, we're gonna make pixel art and then we're gonna sell a million copies. It's like you're playing it and you're like, oh, that's actually really good.
Yep.
Pixel art.
Yep. And then it's real good.
Yeah. As you're playing the game, it's becoming obvious that like there are a couple of issues, and like it just feels good. It feels fun. It feels like Mega Man, and I don't know. I need to play. I need to play more of it. It really does feel like I need to play more of it, but yeah,
it's pretty good. I would say I'm not sure when you unlock the other knights, because you can play as more knights in Shovel Knight.
The game has given me more knights to play as.
Okay, because
at the beginning, and I have chosen not to enable that mode.
Yes, because I would say play Shovel Knight first, then start going through the different knights, because the one is Plague Knight, and he plays entirely different than from Shovel Knight. Then there's King Knight, which is a card game, which is interesting. And then there is another one. Plague Knight, which again plays entirely different again. So it's like just all these different flavors of different playing the same game differently.
So there's Plague Knight, there's King Knight, there's Spectre Knight, and then I think there's Shield Knight.
I think so. I have to look back at that game again.
I'll look it up. Hold on one second. It's nice.
I did play the ever-loving shit out of it before their, slew of updates for the game, so
Josh being like, I just know everything about the game. And then I'm like, hey Josh, let's play games. And you're like, yeah, no, we're not playing Halo.
I mean, I don't know, get on my level.
Okay, so I looked it up because I actually launched the game. It's King Knight, Spectre Knight, Plague Knight.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know. Josh, let's play Balbit.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
It would be funny if you actually were launching it.
Hold on, I gotta go to the store and maybe figure out if it's on sale.
Okay. But you played a new game this week.
Did I? Oh, I think I did. I played let me go back to my Steam library, because that's where I remember what I played. Go through my exhaustive list of bullshit. There we go. Crab Champions. It is, if I have to say, when you look up Crab Champions on YouTube or even Steam or wherever, your first response is, huh, this Crab Champions is awfully reminiscent of that Crab Rave meme video. And I will say it's from the same guy. The same guy who made that video also made a video game. So, and it's actually quite good. It definitely has a quakey feel to, you're jumping all over the place, you're doing slides going across the beach, and you're trying to get, fast moving, shoot all the other beach creatures and clear out the waves and go to the next stage and get power-ups as you keep going. And basic roguelike beach shooter feels like Quake type of thing. As far as I played, it's like, oh, this is pretty good, but it was kind of kicking my shit in. So I'm not sure if I need to roll it down a difficulty level or if I just need to get good. I mean, usually it's get good, but I mean, I need to play it a bit more just to figure out if I need to really roll it down. But yeah, like, it's the big selling point of Crab Champions is, that guy about Crab Rave? Yeah, he made a video game. What?
He made a battle royale.
No, Crab Champions is literally a wave-based shooter / roguelike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's again, it plays like Quake, but you just shoot everyone in the arena, and then move on to the next stage. And you kind of do that. You do that all the way up to like boss fights, and then you go up to like the last final boss of what you have, and you kill him, yada yada. I haven't got that far because the game kicks my shit in all the time.
It punches me in the throat and then tells me that I'm bad at video games.
Exactly.
How does the game control? Does it control good at least?
Oh yeah, it's wonderfully good.
Does it promote? Okay, so this is a crab game, right? Does it promote side strafing? Do you have to move forward? Do you have to side strafe?
You don't have to side strafe. In fact,
so you can. So it's like tank controls. Then you can like literally just move your body.
It's the third person shooting, but at the same time, I think the dev even realized, oh, it's a crab, you should probably move left or right, but it's like that's so obtuse to the point of like, no, just let it be a fun game. Fuck it. So it's basically like you would be controlling a person.
Mm-hmm.
But another thing is funny about this game, though, is that you're a small crab holding even smaller weaponry. So he's just holding a tiny shotgun, tiny SMG, tiny rocket launcher. It's pretty funny. And it explodes other creatures.
You kill people with exploding weapons.
There's exploding rocks. If you shoot them, they'll explode things around them, which helps clear crowds. I mean, the game again. Game's fun. I think I got it on sale too, so which was nice. Oh yeah, and that Steam summer sale came by and passed already.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep. And I think I before it went away, I was like, oh, I'll just get more video games, and then forget I bought these video games and go, I bought these video games.
Oh, you did this thing. Didn't I do that like last week?
Yeah, I think we did do that last week.
Where I was like, oh yeah, people should buy this game, and then I like actually looked and I was like, wait, hold on, I own that? What the fuck?
Yep, it's that thing of like you have a library of over 1,000 games, and then every once in a while you go, oh, I should buy that, and you go and look and go, how did I own this already? Yeah, that's my thing. Oh, Crab Champions is actually surprisingly cheap. It's $12.99 Canadian.
Well, look, I'll tell you something about Crab Champions.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy it.
Wait till it gets out of early access, then buy it.
I'm going to not buy it ever. I'm going to play Solaris instead.
Oh. Oh.
Or Starship Troopers Extermination.
I heard that is not. I don't know. I heard it looks okay, but it's not okay.
Well,
It's
you mean like Starship Trooper games?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it looks very mid.
Mm-hmm.
Very mid.
Yeah. Hold on, let me look and see. Because everyone wants a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right against the bug menace. Do you have a desire to know more, Josh?
You want to know more?
The game is a positive rating on Steam.
Do you want to know more?
Clearly, you were reading the wrong people. You were talking to the wrong people.
Do you want to know more? No.
Do you want to know more?
No. Get out of here. I'm going back to playing my weird futuresque video games.
Yeah. You could play Alien vs. Predator. I should probably install that. Is that game actually well reviewed? I don't remember.
AVP?
It's called Alien vs. Predator.
Aliens. I'm not sure. I mean, there is certain versions of Aliens vs. Predator that was cool, but I'm not sure.
Alien vs. Predator.
I can't remember.
Page.
You can get the whole collection for $25.
Oh man, that's actually well reviewed. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want Isolation.
Yeah, you don't want Isolation.
I don't want I don't want the best game in the series because I'm a coward.
Aliens Colonial Marines Collection.
No.
And there's Alien vs. Predator
no.
Collection.
That game's not listed anymore.
Wait, which one? Oh, Aliens?
Yeah, recent reviews, mostly positive. Wait, hold on. What?
You can still buy it, though.
You can buy it. Holy shit. What the fuck is the NA then?
I don't know. I guess you can't buy the DLCs individually. You have to get the big package.
You have to get the collection?
Yeah.
But why is the game listed as NA? What the fuck?
I don't know. Cheat the system. Get it illegally.
I had my heart broken several times. Once Christmas Day, Aliens.
I love how for the Aliens Colonial Marines collection, there's listed as mostly positive, and then all reviews is mixed.
I mean, okay, so like here's the thing. It's like maybe I'm just bitter now.
Uh-huh.
But I pretty much own every game I want. So
I mean, that's true, but there's always new video games that you want.
not really.
Always new video games. Always.
No. I mean, I do want the new Legend of Zelda game, and I am intending on playing it, but I have so many Switch games I have to go through.
I do have a bunch of Switch games that I'm
Plus, I would rather have a hot girlfriend who I could just bang.
Good luck on that.
Yeah, that's a little hard. I need somebody with daddy issues.
No, you need someone who can have patience to deal with you.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I mean, here's the thing. I think in any relationship, you got to find the right person to have patience with you.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying, Josh?
Hey, you got to find the right person.
What are you talking?
Everyone has to find that right person where they work as a team and have patience.
I feel like I'm being attacked right now by you, and you're saying true statements, and I don't like it. And you're like, look, Jeff, just because you're an asshole and a lot of people require patience with you in order to, like, you know, have a relationship with you, I'm just saying, you know.
Just saying.
Fuck you.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Hurt my feelings.
Oh, no. Damn it. I guess I gotta force myself to buy What was it again?
Battle Bit Remaster.
Yeah, force myself to buy Battle Bit Remastered. God, the thumbnail, the literal cover image for the Battle Bit Remastered is just battle. It's just fucking what's the other battle bullshit from EA?
Battlefield 2042.
Yeah, like it's just the same cover art, but it's all blocky. So blocky. Same cover art and same position, but just blocky. Like,
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
oh boy. Although it's funny, I saw the AMA for this game on Reddit, and the devs were like super psyched that everyone's playing our game. Although it's funny is that the devs are like, we're both kind of surprised and not surprised. Because people are so starved of wanting to have to play a good Battlefield. Makes me wonder if they're ever going to get sued on the floor, but I highly doubt it. You got anything else to talk about?
I got a funny story.
You do?
I did. Okay. You know, last week we were talking about like the new Superman show.
Superman show?
Yeah, my Avengers was Superman.
Oh, the cartoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to watch the series. I was going to watch the series. I was going to be like that guy. I was going to watch it. And then I was going to pass judgment on it. And I was going to be like, it's terrible. People should not watch this show. It's literal trash.
And then you ended up liking it.
No.
Oh.
Even better.
Better.
So I have an account with a telecommunications company. And they're like, hey, do you want our cable package? And I said, sure, I'll take your cable package. Give me the cheapest option you have, but I want to watch sports. So I only have it literally to watch TSN so I can watch my football team lose and Sportsnet so I can watch my hockey team win.
Okay, yeah.
I can watch F1 whenever I want, but why the fuck would I watch F1? Because Max Verstappen will just win no matter what.
Yeah.
And then he'll go on stage, tongue a girl in the face, and then move on with his day.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really want to watch that shit. But you know, I gotta be honest here. So I was like, called them, and I'm like, hey, I want to watch this show. It's on this network. Can you change it to this network? And they were like, certainly, sir, we'll do it. We'll change your package to include this network. Would you like to drop anything? And I said no. So they do it, and they add everything. And because their stupid portal doesn't work, I can't fucking do it online. So I have to call somebody. So they do it, and I'm like, cool, I'll watch the show. I go to watch the show, and I find out that I cannot watch it on demand because fuck you.
Oh.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, at work, and I'm like, I have 30 minutes to spare because this build's going off and everything's happening. And I'm getting a fuck you right now, which fuck,
not good.
So I was going to watch the show. It's the Gundam did a video, and then he confirmed my opinion of the show. And then he completely missed the point of hot tomboy Lois Lane. Which is disappointing. But you know what? I'm not going to cry about that. I am going to cry about the fact that they was like, the show is bad. And I was like, oh, gee, I could have told you that 5 minutes in. But, yeah, no, didn't get to do that. So... That happened.
Well, and that's a review.
That's my opinion of the new show. It could be better.
Could be better. Superman could have already figured his shit.
Superman should be a man, not a manlet. Confirmed
I think if I would have done the show, it wouldn't necessarily be Superman not controlling his powers. It would be Superman. Maybe he's just a little bit of social quirkiness. Just like he just gets into some silly situations in his real life and just like, oh dear, silly me, oh no, and then he just clicks into Superman mode, and then he goes to do Superman shit, and it's suave as fuck, and then goes back into being Clark, and then he'd just be like, oh dear, oh I'm so sorry, oh dear. See, that's what I want.
Fuck you.
Although,
But
hey,
no.
do you ever, what was it? There was I think something on Twitter was being passed around of Superman trying to act like as Clark, trying to act like a normal human while Joker was trying to kill him. Like,
What?
yeah, there was a thing from the comic books where Joker was actively trying to kill Clark Kent, but he couldn't fucking do it and was pissing him off. And he's like, how in the fuck is he getting around my shit? It makes no sense. And I think Joker kind of almost got there to figure out who he was, but I think something stopped him from figuring it out. But he's like, huh, it's weird. It's like you kind of can see my punches before they happen. And he's like, well, I did boxing, you know? Like, yeah, like, it was just trying to find, like, clever ways of him showing, like, he had no superpowers, but while trying to dodge all the shit like a human would while he was trying to pretend to have the shit kicked in by the Joker, which is pretty, like, good acting on his part. Like, yeah, it was a pretty good comic. I'm not sure what comic strip or what fucking comic that would be in, but like that was a good section of like, oh, Clark has to pretend to be human.
Yeah, like here's the thing, it's like with the Joker's the person who always like claims to know who Bruce Wayne is.
I mean, yeah, he claims.
Yeah. And he claims to know who like these people are, but actually doesn't. So it's the Joker is an entity, not a man, so it's interesting. But yeah, no, that would be probably the way that Joker does things is Joker kind of, yeah, it's kind of stupid.
It's kind of stupid.
I have received word though. Alan has said that they do have horsecock guns, the Tyranids.
Good.
Josh is gonna buy so many horsecock guns.
Why do you have so many of these guys? You can't even make a full...
I'm going to help you move, and I'm going to be like, why do you have so many unpainted minis? And then we'll actually look at your minis, and I'm going to go...
Oh, no.
And I'm going to go, Josh. And you're going to go, yes. And I'm going to go, Josh, why do you have a horsecock mini?
What?
And
Why
if
do you
I'm
have
dating
a whole
a girl...
army of horsecock minis?
Why do you have like 50 horsecock minis? And Josh is going to go... I don't know. And I'm going to be like, Josh, this seems kind of gay.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know. Josh, that's a little gay, Josh.
Yeah, just make an army of guys holding a gun that looks like a horsecock.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyways.
Is that you?
I think so.
You know. Can I open up my windows? Let's check.
It says on my thing it's about an hour of recording.
Air quality rating, Edmonton.
Oh yeah, what's that like?
Well, I'm going to probably take my dog for a walk, and breathe in shit. So, 10 plus, very high risk.
Damn it.
Well, I'm going to go get changed and have a good night. So, thank you, listener. Have a good night. Yep. Don't take your dog for a walk. Bye.
I'm gonna let an AI do my job for me.
My entire fucking thing, because I'll just get Jeff in order to use an AI.
Here's an entire
Why the fuck am I saying the N-word 50 times over?
Here's an entire one-sided conversation. Just make up the other part of it.
How come I'm saying the N-word and saying that I like to suck my own dick?
Yeah, why is that? It's so weird.
Yeah, weird.
It's so
very weird.
So weird. So I narrowed my butthole and it was good.
What?
Have you not seen that video that's been going super hardcore viral?
Yeah.
It's basically the guy of showing how to nair your butthole. And it's full on display on YouTube of him putting the cream on his butthole. It's like it's kind of absurd video because it doesn't hide anything. It's right there.
Oh, that's a rough neck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, I look forward to the day somebody punches me. It's gonna be a good day.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why I look forward to it is because they're gonna punch me and I'm not gonna move, and then I'm gonna look at them.
Uh-huh.
And they're gonna be all like, and I'm just gonna go, bro.
I don't know.
Start running. Start running, bro.
I don't know if someone's gonna punch you with a lot more weight.
I mean, okay, are we talking about like the 6 foot tall MMA like fucking?
I think if someone punches you good, you're just gonna get on the floor.
Are you talking? But it appears like you're talking about the 6 foot tall MMA guys, because like if they punch me in the face, I'm gonna go like certain people
pull it off. I mean, come on. It takes a little more effort, but they can still punch you pretty hard.
Yeah. Doubt it.
I think this is the same conversation of, can I take blank animal?
I mean, well, that's a no. I can't take a grizzly. Hell, I can barely take a koala bear.
I was gonna say, it's like, could you take on blank? Could you take on blank? No, I can't take on blank.
I could probably take on a knife ears, but that's besides the point. I could
probably take on a blank. Yeah, I don't think
depends on how I'm taking. Depends on how I'm taking on the knife ears, though.
The blank is too small. It has no reach. I can totally take on blank.
I mean, I could probably fuck up a bear with like a Barrett, but that's besides the point. The Barrett's doing 90% of the work. A knife ears depends. Are we fighting to death, or are we actually like fucking? You know? Is there fornication involved?
God damn it. Yes.
Then yes, I could fuck a knife ears.
God damn it.
I could fuck up a knife ears. My head will be so deep in that woman's. My tongue will be inside that woman's so far.
Oh God.
Just eating it out. You did this, Josh. You caused this.
I need water.
You know, Male probably. Well, I'll just die. Yeah. Because
But he loves you.
No
though.
point in.
He loves you.
Doesn't matter. It has a dick, thus it's gay.
He absolutely loves you.
No.
He thinks you're so dandy.
No. If a naked elf approaches me, you pull a gun out and you shoot yourself in the face.
He loves Warhammers as much as you do.
Actually, no, I don't want to get shot in the face because then you'll end up skull fucking me. And then people can't use my head as a bong, which is the other downside. Is that I want people to be able to use my head as a bong. That would be actually kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Did you play any new games this week?
I did play Crab Champions.
Were you the champion?
It's actually kind of hard. I think I gotta tone down the difficulty because I was dying pretty quickly. Gameplay was fun though.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Let's sync and start the show.
Sure.
Sync in 3, 2, 1.